Hey everyone, welcome back to Libby Studio, and I got a brand new video for you guys today. I am going to be doing another versus video. I just did one last week. If you have not checked that out, go check it out. It's Summer I Turn Pretty versus My Life with the Walter Boys, which is better. Today I'm going to be talking about When Calls the Heart because the new season's coming in just over a month, which is crazy. I am so excited. Whenever we get like an official like trailer of sorts, I'll break it down maybe with my mom. We haven't really gotten much yet, so can't really do a video about when we have nothing. But yeah, I want to talk today about Team Lucas versus Team Nathan, and which is the better one for Elizabeth and which one I prefer. The thing is, I did a rewatch. I've been doing a rewatch starting with season 6 when both guys were introduced to really like go back and see which one was like had the immediate spark, if that makes sense. So Lucas was introduced, he bought the saloon, he came in, he like was clearly kind of shady, he had some mystery about him, he was a pretty intriguing character. Nathan came in as a new Mountie, and he came in with his niece Allie, so that gave him an immediate connection to Elizabeth. The main difference between the two of them is that the Mountie connection's obvious for Elizabeth. So, like, everyone knew that, like, there would be something between Elizabeth and Nathan. That was obvious. Because it's the teacher and the Mountie. That's literally what her and Jack were. So that it wasn't a surprise. The thing with Elizabeth and Lucas is that it was surprising, that relationship, because it's a bit less likely to connect. What I will say is that at the beginning, I think I did like Lucas and Elizabeth's connection a little bit better, because I just didn't think she would be with him another Mountie. That's just not what I thought. So season 6, I liked their connection over like the library and the books. I thought that was cool, especially because at first I just thought kind of the connection with her and Nathan was forced, and not that interesting. Sorry, I had to get a sip of water. But yeah, I just kind of gradually liked the Lucas and Elizabeth connection better. But as things went on, I started to like Elizabeth and Nathan better. Starting in season 7, when we saw the her helping him with his dad and helping him with Allie and kind of all of that and the tension, they grew on me more. And then I was officially on Team Nathan. So when she picked Lucas, I was kind of surprised, but also not. I mean, I think I was kind of upset that she didn't pick Nathan. Obviously, I was really rooting for them because I think what I really liked about them is how close of friends they were. And I always felt like Lucas and Elizabeth had this romantic undertone to them because Lucas was a doer. He made his romantic intentions very known and clear, while Nathan, he really danced around it, and he's more shy, and he wasn't really open about his feelings. So that's why they just had like a sweet friendship, and I kind of like that. I thought it was paving the way for a real relationship, and the Elizabeth and Lucas was maybe more of like a one-sided thing until we realized that she felt the same way. So yeah, you can tell I was Team Nathan for most of the show's run. So when she picked Lucas, I was a bit upset, but I quickly got over it because in season 9, I said this before, they did a pretty good job at their relationship and writing it and making fans like it. They had like a lot of really good moments together in season 9, those two, and I was kind of disappointed with how they wrote Nathan's character after Elizabeth rejected him. Mostly because that whole thing with May felt like a waste of time in season 9. Haha, that rhymes, I know. It just, like, it felt like we got no progress with his character. It just felt like a waste of time. I mean, I like May's character fine. I just wasn't a big fan of that whole storyline and how Nathan pretty much, he didn't get any romance at all. Like, there was really nothing between him and May except, like, attraction. So when the season ended with something between him and Faith brewing, I was excited because that's what I always thought they were going for. And then they introduced May. But yeah, I liked Nathan and Faith more, and I was rooting for them in season 10 until, of course, they abruptly ended that relationship, and she rejected him. And I feel like they kind of wrote themselves into a corner with Nathan's character, like, because like Elizabeth was happy with Lucas, and for some reason they couldn't let Nathan be happy, and I didn't know why. And then, of course, randomly, they started the Elizabeth and Nathan thing again. And, of course, I was all for that. And, season 10 ended with a romance tease between them. Finally, at last. So what I liked in season 10 is that I felt like their scenes together, Elizabeth and Nathan's scenes, just felt they had more to them than anything he had with Faith or she had with Lucas. That's just the way it was. There was something really meaningful about their scenes together. And in season 9, it felt strictly like they had nice scenes, but nothing memorable. In season 10, they really delivered on that and made like their friendship really solid again. And then, of course, they teased the romantic part of it, which did surprise me. I was not expecting that. So, yeah, I'm sure you guys are all wondering where is this leading to. You're like, where am I currently at? What I will say is that I do feel like Team Lucas, they had a lot of great moments in seasons 8 and 9. Season 10 wasn't the best season for them, for sure. Just one, I felt like their kisses were the driest thing ever. I'm like, I just did not see the chemistry as much between them, except for the bridge scene. I thought was cute when they went back to the bridge, but I just felt like, and the writing was clearly they were like making them grow apart. So that's just kind of what I felt with them. I don't know. I was rooting for them in season 9, and then in season 10 I was like meh on them, and then Nathan and Faith broke up or whatever. So clearly, with all that being said, why wouldn't I be a fan of Nathan and Elizabeth now? I clearly am. That's clearly the direction they're hinting at, and it's my dream come true because of how much I was rooting for Nathan and how much I like that connection and that friendship. For pretty much from season 7 on, I was rooting for them. But I did initially like her connection with Lucas at the start because it was something different, and it didn't feel as forced. It felt like a natural, like, friendship. Or not even a friendship, just a natural connection at the beginning with Lucas. But I ended up liking Nathan more. I don't really know why they switched it. So I don't know why they flipped, and I don't think I'll ever understand why, except the showrunner wanted something different, I guess. I'm not complaining, though. What I hope in season 11 is that we get a clear understanding of how Elizabeth felt about Nathan in the past. Because it's clear she had some sort of feelings for him, but she told him she wasn't in love with him. And we know that Nathan came into her life for a reason, according to Rosemary. And that Lucas was her lifetime. And so apparently that switched, and that Nathan's her lifetime, apparently now. So I am going to need some answers as to that. Like, how was she always I don't know. There's just a lot of questions. Like, was she always in love with him? I don't think so. But at this point, it's just not. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Like, I need some answers. I need true clarification as to how Elizabeth feels about Nathan and how she's felt about him, how she is feeling, and I hope we get that in season 11. I'm fine with them being a slow burn. What I do want is for them to at least share a kiss some point in the season. Even if it's the final episode, I want a kiss. I don't want to wait another year for them. I don't want them to drag it out even longer. I don't need them to get married or something. I just want a kiss. That's all I want, and I don't think that's too much to ask for. I think we'll get that at some point in the season. Probably not till the finale, but it would be really nice. But I'm looking forward to their storyline this season. With Lucas, I don't know what's going to happen with him. He's a wild card. Obviously, we know he's going to be governor. We don't know what he's going to be up to, though. It's going to be interesting to find that out. But there's a lot of Team Lucas fans out there who like that it was something different than the Mountie-teacher relationship, and I fully understand that. Just to me personally, I like the connection better with Elizabeth and Nathan, and I just found their scenes more meaningful, and I was rooting for them more. But I'm not like someone who is gonna like come after you if you prefer Lucas. Like, that's totally fine. You can comment down below and tell me why. I'll fully support you. I don't hate them together by any means. They had good moments. Just I prefer Nathan. It's as simple as that. So I'm looking forward to season 11 for that reason. But yeah, comment down below which side are you on. What are you most looking forward to in season 11? Whenever we get a trailer, I'll be sure to break it down. So hopefully in the coming weeks we'll get something. But yes, thanks everyone for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and bye everyone.